It's actually, yeah, it's Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
Correct.
That's weird. Ruth's. So like the woman Ruth's.
Yeah.
But then Chris Steakhouse.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know the. I don't know the.
I thought Ruth Chris was the name of the person, and
No, Ruth's.
And it would have been Ruth Chris's or Ruth Chris Steakhouse, but it's Ruth's.
You and Steph got to check it out though one of these nights. It's absolutely a beautiful facility. It's modern.
And we went to Shanahan's. Great job.
And then Shanahan's.
Well, I love Del Frisco's. I like Shanahan's. I like
great steaks.
Let's see, where else do I like? I don't eat so much red.
How about the Broker? Have you been there like forever?
No.
Remember back in the day, it was actually good.
Well, they used to give you those baskets of shrimp.
I think they still do, but I haven't. I think they all closed up. I don't know.
I heard there's two of them.
We
So they still have them.
Stephanie and I not often, but we like Morton's.
Oh, Morton's is wonderful.
Anyway, 303-713-TALK. You know, I'll tell you what's fun. Yesterday we did Why Are We Special? Why Am I Special? People bragged about themselves. I'm going to let you do that if you want, because it went well. But also, I gave people 15 seconds to rant about anything they wanted with no interruptions at all. None. The only thing I would do is blank out vulgarity. We had no vulgarity, so you can do that too. I borrowed that from a colleague I had years ago, a friend, Tom Jensen. He used to call it hit and get radio, so I'm going to resurrect that. That's 15 seconds. But here's what I really want, and I'm truly serious now. Please help us, men, understand what gifting is. What is a good gift? What is a good gift? And what about regifting? Do you regift? Do you ever take a gift that's new that you've just gotten and you know how people exchange gifts even now? I got one.
Yes.
Okay, so have you ever you didn't need it and just give it to someone else? Have you ever done that? Seriously, honest to God. Have you, Suzanne?
Maybe once.
Now, I had a coffee maker. This is a true story. An espresso maker somebody gave to me. And I didn't want it because I like the old cast iron pot, or I used to, that I grew up with, espresso. We did it before Starbucks. We used to, it was in a fixture in our home. And then I gave it to my sister. It was new. I got it new and gave it to my sister new. Unbeknownst to me, she gave it to my other sister. No, to my brother. My brother gave it to my other sister, and then that sister gave it to me. So,
that's funny.
2 years later, I get this back, brand new, and it was mine.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
everybody does regifting.
We laugh so hard.
I think it's almost like recycling.
I don't regift only because I like almost everything I get. The only thing I regift sometimes are gift cards.
Those are excellent. They're handy.
They're easy to gift. Okay, so Nikki called in first. What's going on, Nikki?
Hi.
Hi, Nikki.
I have a question about a car I purchased in September.
Okay.
And I still don't have a title.
September? Where did you buy it?
I'd rather not say right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it a dealer?
Yes.
Okay. You should get that within 60 days, I think. About 60 days. So here's the good news. Here's the good news. If they're a licensed dealer, they're going to either give you the title or your money back or lose their license. That's the good news. So if you want us to help, we will. But if you want to wait a little while longer, you can. It was September when?
September 11th.
Okay, you are right on the cusp. I mean, some have been doing 90 days, but what do you think it takes? Should we ask Rolly or somebody? Is this a new or used car?
I'm pretty sure the law reads.
I don't know if it actually
30 days.
Mark, I don't know if it actually has a date.
I think it does. I think it's 30 days, but let's ask one of the or either Rolly or Janicelli. They'll know.
Okay, call one of our dealers at referralist.com and find out. Time. Okay, not you. Hold on. You, Nikki, we're doing it for you, dear. I didn't mean that for you. I meant that for Suzanne.
Does she want to keep the car, though, or is she looking for an out?
Are you looking for an out?
Hello?
Are you looking for an... hold on. I'm sorry, Mike. Hold on, Mike. Nikki, do you want the title, or are you looking for an out?
I'm looking for an out just because of all the games that they've
Well, no, but tell me, what's the real reason you want out? If somebody likes a car, there's no way the games keep them away. Come on. Come on.
No, because I just feel that they should have been up front.
I know, but what's the real reason you want out?
Is there problems with the car? You don't like it? What's the deal?
No, there's no problems with the vehicle. It's a used vehicle.
What kind is it? What kind is it?
Do you think you overpaid?
What kind is it?
No, it's not.
According to DMV, to complete all the necessary title paperwork, blah, 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 and it says 60 days, but they don't cite a law. They say 60 days. But I don't see them citing a law here. It says, to avoid fines or penalties, you must register and title your car in Colorado within 60 days.
That's different.
I'm sorry. I thought that said that's when they get it to you. Hold on and we'll find out. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. She wants an out. Here's the bad news, Nikki.
Bob the car guy might know, too.
If they get you a title, you don't have an out, just so you know. Okay, Terry, we're in open enrollment. This is an important question if you have on health insurance. Terry, go ahead.
I retired back in... I've called around to get insurances, and I ended up...
Did you call... you should call Integra Insurance. They're health insurance brokers. They're wonderful, and it doesn't cost you a dime extra. But anyway, what happened?
Oh, okay. What I ended up signing up with, which I didn't really realize at the time, it was through NCE Health and Lab Wellness.
What is it?
And it turned out to be a discount program, not an actual health insurance.
That won't cut it with Obamacare.
I know, and see, when I was talking to him...
Well, just cancel it.
Okay, and I'll have to pay a fine or penalty or something.
Why?
Right?
Why would you have to do that? Was it a yearly agreement?
For Obamacare, don't
no. Here's the deal, Terry. If you get health insurance, you're not going to pay a fine. You have until, I think, almost the end of January to put it into effect. Here, would you...
Oh, okay.
I really mean this. Integra Insurance, they're good people. Here's why, Terry. Have you tried reading through all of these policies to figure out which is best for you? It's almost impossible.
It is.
Okay, Integra, they do it for you, man. They go through everything. This year, because I have a year before I'm covered by Social Security, or I have 9 months or 10 months, so they told me that regular health insurance is going up so high. What about this MediShare, this Christian MediShare? And I did it. And now, I don't know how it's going to be. I can't tell you it's wonderful, but I'm applying for it, and that's where a bunch of people, now they have like 350,000 members. They all simple. You meet your deductible, and everything after that is shared, if it's eligible. So try, but Integra can even tell you about that. But I really urge you to call Integra. 303-466-5500, okay? 303-466-5500. Were you going to say something about health insurance?
No, it wasn't about health insurance, but back to that lady with the title and all that.
Yeah.
I learned a pretty big lesson this week. So buying a vehicle, say you buy a vehicle that you're fixing, building, doing. I bought one, had a tranny out.
Yeah.
You have 60 days from when you bought it to get it titled and registered, even if it's not drivable, even if you can't take it to go get an emissions test.
Really?
I just found this out.
Wait, what if you want to restore it? You don't have to title it.
Absolutely. If you have a date of purchase on the title, you have... Listen. I learned this lesson. It's right here on the website.
If you take a car and you're going to make a 3 to 5 year project out of it, come on, man.
That's the new rule. Here's how I found out. I have a car.
So what if you don't?
They're going to charge you the $100
a year,
a late fee. It's $100 plus the registration cost plus what you owed in back ownership tax.
Wait a minute.
And vehicle registration fee.
So if I buy a car. Yep. And I restore it, and I keep it in my garage and never drive it. If I have it for 3 to 5 years, I'm going to pay a crap load when I go to register.
Most people don't even know this. I just found this out. It basically gives you 60 days. If your title that you bought from somebody else has a date on it, you're done.
What do you mean a date? What if I just...
The date of purchase. Let me give you an example.
So then what if I purchase it and we don't put it... I don't know.
It is
too weird.
Crazy. I bought a car, got it in January, needed a transmission, a bunch of stuff. Didn't do anything with it for a while. Went yesterday to motor vehicle. $100 fee plus the late stuff.
Plus past years of ownership tax?
No, past ownership for the couple of months because it was January this year. I have no idea about that.
All right, we need to find out about that too. So
it's been that way for a while. Just said.
I didn't even know that.
It's been that way for years?
That is correct. They don't want you buying a vehicle and not registering it. Simple as that. They want your tax money.
WinkandWink.com, they are bankruptcy attorneys that I hope you never need, and I'm going to ask you, do not charge up your cards around Christmas and then think, oh, I'm just going to go bankrupt. That is not what to do. That could be fraud. So, Wink and Wink, if you're having trouble, call them now. Don't wait. some people need a fresh start, either from a death in the family, a divorce, something happened, unemployment, whatever it is, even if you were just foolish, give them a call and get some consulting done. 303-410-1720, winkandwink.com. This is incredible. Was Integra on there?
No.
Is Integra in any of our stuff? If they are, take it out. If not,
I-25 is no good. There's a vehicle fire being reported north of I-25 in Spear. Watch out for backups all the way down.
Mark, I have something to tell you, but I can't say it on video, so I'll tell you in your ears if you put your headphones on.
I want to hear it.
Oh,
I'm
you
just
turn the
kidding.
video, turn the sound. It's not, well, it's just because, do you want to turn the sound off for a second?
At Vasquez, so watch out for that.
Off Highway being cleared, Santa Fe and Oxford. For more real-time traffic updates on your route, download the new Total Traffic app powered by Traffic Karma. The weather forecast, sunny and nice today with a high of 59. Right now, a few clouds and 47. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 KHOW.
This report is brought to you by Kohl's. Give joy, get joy at Kohl's Super Saturday. Shop early birds until 1 p.m. to save big and take an extra 20% off when you spend $100 or more. Plus, get Kohl's Cash. Kohl's. 20% offer valid December 10th through 24th with promo code SNOWBALL. See store kohls.com for details.
Having had lower back issues for 25 years.
Can you go look in the camera and do the 1, 2, 3?
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Daphne is looking.
Yeah, but she's got her own delay in her brain.
I am all in, doing just what I suggest you do to get back to a more active life of hiking, biking, and just having more fun.
You know what I mean?
At downtownshealthcare.com. That's downtownshealthcare.com.
That's what I'm getting you.
Hey, oh, that lady that was in yesterday, the common woman, what was her name?
and was it Ann?
I don't remember, but she said she's looking for a job right now.
Yeah, I think I want her to be my personal assistant.
It's not a bad idea. I think it's a good idea. Probably get her a little less, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it later.
Is the sound on? I thought you said you turned it off, you jerk.
That was supposed to be off.
No, I turned it back on. So
oh, man.
You still playing your
You're screwing us.
No, because you did 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Imagine being able to have 20/20 vision without the daily hassles of contact.
Pardon me, Dan, that call you lined up with B&M Transmission, I called Sarah. I have her on hold, but she's a little confused on why she's coming on. So I just needed a little, I don't know why I should be calling and why.
I talked to her, too. Okay. I can run down and get the paper. I left that paper downstairs and stuff.
But I'm just a little confused on what it's about.
Because he's going to say, this was the one with the transmission that went to New Mexico and stuff. So he is coming on and saying, because she said it was his fault. And he's going to say what he did to that transmission.
B&M down in the Springs.
No.
Okay. This all makes sense.
Experience life with better vision. Let our doctor-trusted TLC team help you. For your free basic consultation, call now. 800-881-8686. 800-881-8686. 800-881-8686.
What? Who? What are you saying? What?
This winter is time for your home to wow.
Well, 2 seconds. When you speak, then you hear it.
Metashare, urgent. You are rejected.
There's every reason to schedule this winter's.
I heard it's a pretty decent deal. I have somebody that's actually looking into it right now.
I get terrified if you have something very long
They have paid like billions of dollars in claims so far. They have. Now, here's what they say. They're healthier than insurance, Mark. First, they have, think about it, 350,000 people, and all of them must meet a deductible. All of them must meet a deductible. You pick your own deductible, and then your premium is accordingly, right? So for me, a deductible of like $7,500. That means they don't pay a dime, Mark. Then I pay $268 a month. Now, anything after that qualifies, 100% paid. No question.
Over how much? Over $7,500.
Everything's paid.
Where do you go?
If it's qualified surgery.
Yeah, but of course, if you like a broken arm at the hospital, But I mean, where do you go? Or let's say not even a hospital or emergency room.
They send the bills just like they would.
No. But what doctor do you go to?
They have a network, the largest network in the country.
Okay, so they have a network.
Every doctor, I cannot find a doctor not on it.
Okay, cool.
Do 1, 2, 3 again.
1, 2, 3.
So what are the requirements to become a part of it?
You have to read the statement of faith and agree to it because it's for Christians. It's biblical.
But all that'll change next year anyhow.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Tom Martino. A man that we affectionately call Bob the Car Guy is on to tell us about title. He dabbles in cars, and he knows a lot about cars. He's technically, I think, a dealer. I'm not sure, but he just knows.
No, he's a dealer.
Hey, Bob.
Good morning.
Are you an actual dealer?
No, at this point in my life, I'm not a dealer. I'm a licensed salesperson in a couple of states.
But you were a dealer.
I've been in the business for a long time.
And
a
then,
lot of hats.
Did you do wholesaling?
Both of the above, wholesale and retail.
Okay.
And let's clarify that because there is a statutory. Under Colorado law, we don't use the word wholesale if we have other than a wholesale license, which only allows you to sell to other dealers.
Okay.
A retail license allows you to do both.
Good. So, what about title? How long do they have to get you title? Is it actually in the law?
It actually is in the law. And I don't think they've changed
How many days?
The reading. Actually, I could go back and double check, but the statute has always said 60 days, but that was extended. We've talked about this before. Years ago.
I'm surprised it actually says days.
Formally,
yeah.
To when we start issuing 60-day temps. So now, as a practical matter, there's really no enforcement as long as the title is delivered within 60 days, even though, as I say in the
What happens if this lady's going on, 90 days? Does she get a refund? What does she do?
Can she demand a refund?
Well, it's a used car, I assume, if
yes.
what Suzanne told me. Yeah. I wasn't listening to the
yes.
show. So.
Yes. And how dare you? What's
your problem?
Well, yeah, why are you not listening, Bob?
Well, they're putting a new roof on the house.
Especially car day.
Yeah, what can I say?
Tell me about...
which one of the stores did she buy it
She won't tell us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Suzanne mentioned
It's a big one.
I did, but she didn't want to say on air, Bob.
It's a very big one.
I don't know why she doesn't want to say. I mean, it's not like they... but, Nikki, listen to the advice. I mean, you understand, if you bought a car from a dealer, saying their name does nothing. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. It doesn't matter, but...
The only reason I asked that is I know a lot...
I'd like to know just so I can judge it. Suzanne, who's the dealer? Okay.
And I deal with different ones. It's just which franchise.
It's AutoNation.
Right. Which franchise? Which store?
I don't know.
Because I know that the reason I ask is I know a number of the general managers or the sales managers there, and I can call.
Yeah, you want us to call and help you out there, Nikki?
Yes.
Which one did you go to?
My options.
Which one did you go to?
104.
Okay.
On 104th?
Yes.
Okay, listen, she actually wants to get out of the deal, unfortunately.
Well, that's what I was going to suggest, is she's got a couple of options. I mean, I think as a practical matter, if it's been 90 days, she can probably get the deal unwound. Or she might consider, what year vehicle is it? What make? I apologize for not knowing
it. It's just an 08. It's just a used vehicle.
I know, 08 what?
Toyota Camry.
Okay, so basically should be a good Camry. You could bargain for some sort of a service.
I think if she's not happy, it's a great excuse to go up there and you tell them you want to rescind the deal. You go up there and tell them, according to Colorado statutes, they're beyond 60 days, and you're going to turn them into the dealer licensing board, or you want the deal unwound.
What will the licensing board do?
Well, they'll work with them. I mean, as a practical matter, AutoNation wants happy customers. I mean, they're highly visible. They want happy customers. Now, that's as a general statement.
I wish that was true, but you're right. In many cases, that is true, Bob. Yeah.
I have another situation that happened. They gave me an extension until January 5th. Is that a problem, or?
They gave you a temp tag.
Yeah, and they gave me an extension on from the first 60 days. They gave me another extension.
When you say an extension, you mean on that temporary tag?
A second temporary.
It's all right. They can do that. That does not relieve them of the obligation, however. They did that for your convenience. That did not obligate you to wait either. Just because they keep issuing temp tags doesn't mean they don't have to get you title in a timely fashion as specified in the law. Suzanne, who did you want me to take?
I wanted you to, we got a good call last Friday when you were out, Tom, with line 3, and so we're doing an update, so you may want to have her recap the whole thing, and then the service manager's coming on.
Thank you. And whenever a business wants to come on and talk, we give them the utmost respect and priority because it's important that we're fair here. Sarah, summarize your problem, dear.
I had this shop, B&M in Colorado, take a look at my leaking transmission before I went to New Mexico. I broke down in New Mexico and needed a new transmission. My car was in New Mexico for 3 months.
So wait a minute, Sarah. Before you went on a trip, you had somebody look at it?
Yes, B&M.
And did they charge you anything? Did they do any work?
So yes, they did some work.
How much?
They charged me for it.
How much?
It was I was only charged $252.
Well, okay, and so they did something, and then it broke down. Did it break down because of something they did wrong?
According to the New Mexico shop, yes, their repair is what failed. Their repair also was supposed to be through a warranty department at LKQ.
What does that mean, warranty, through a warranty department?
Because it was a transmission that had a warranty on it.
And was it their warranty or some warranty you got from another shop?
It was a warranty through LKQ. I guess it's not the manufacturer, but
that's okay. But how did you get how did you get this warranty? Did it come when you bought the car?
She bought the transmission from a different company that has gone out of business. Where they purchased the transmission from is LKQ. LKQ is a nationwide company, so they continued the warranty.
So let me get this straight. So Nikki bought a transmission from LKQ.
No, she didn't. She bought it from a shop.
Right.
That bought it from LKQ.
Right, okay.
That went out of business, the shop.
I get it. You mean the shop went out of business?
That is correct.
But LKQ is still in business.
Big time, yes. They're a huge company.
And that they have a warranty on her transmission.
And I believe they have not just a warranty, but a parts and labor warranty and a network across the country to do it.
Are they a big shop? They're well known, Jeff Vick, LKQ?
Oh, yeah. They deal not only in some remanufactured stuff, but also used.
All right. Good to know. So, Nikki, B&M fixed it under the LKQ warranty. Is that right?
Well, they were supposed to, and they kept my car for 2 full days under the ruse that they were trying to contact LKQ to confirm whether or not this repair
was under
warranty.
And then what happened? Did they ever get it paid under warranty?
No, they said it's not covered under warranty. I can fix it for $252.
Okay,
I said, fine, I'm going on a trip.
Now, you understand there's no incentive for a shop not to use a warranty. In other words...
Well, there is in a way.
In my opinion,
because they pay a lot different shop labor rate. In other words, LKQ might pay Jeff, what, $40, $50 an hour?
Yeah, depending on who it is, it's going to be a reduced rate. And
so you're saying instead of taking a reduced rate, a dealer may tell someone, a shop may tell someone, you're not covered.
Most of the time when you run into that, if it's not covering your costs, you just turn the additional over to the customer. So if they're only charging $40, but you charge $60...
Okay. So anyway, you ended up paying $250.
That's right, and then she went on a trip.
And then the repair failed.
Then, well, I don't know if necessarily that repair failed, but the entire transmission failed.
But she said it was because of B&M, is that right?
Well, that's what the New Mexico shop told me. And the thing is, I got this car back on a Friday before Labor Day, and I noticed immediately that it was still leaking transmission fluid. But I couldn't get back in until Tuesday because it was Labor Day weekend. I brought it back in Tuesday. I said, hey, I'm going on a trip. I need you to look at this again.
Right. So what did they do?
They looked at it again.
So, okay, I understand.
No.
What did you want from them? Now, first of all, we don't know if they're the cause of your failed transmission. How many miles on this car?
I just put in a new engine in February, and so, you know...
How many miles on the car? It doesn't matter what your engine has. How many miles?
Okay, on the car, maybe like 110.
Okay, so what is the bottom line here? What do you want?
Well,
by the way, did you have a transmission redone in New Mexico?
Yes.
And they did it fully. I'm gonna speed this up.
Go ahead.
So they did it fully under warranty through LKQ.
Okay. In New Mexico.
In New Mexico. So they got with LKQ. LKQ sent a new transmission. The shop put it in. But the shop also found out there was another problem with the differential. Okay. So she needed a differential,
which is not part of the warranty.
Which is not part of the warranty. So $800, $900 later that she paid that shop, she has a new differential. The problem lies here. That shop is saying the reason the differential was messed up, if I have this right, is because of the B&M transmission that did the $250 worth of work, apparently did something to that.
Jeff, that doesn't sound likely, does it?
I'm assuming this is an all-wheel drive vehicle?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's a rear differential, but they did work on the transaxle? No, the two are unassociated.
That's what I thought.
That's what we went over last week.
It doesn't sound to me like B&M. You can't blame them for everything because they did $250 worth of work for you. Hold on, and we'll come back to it. I want to talk to B&M and see what they think. But, I mean, just because a shop works on a car doesn't make them responsible for everything that goes wrong. This is a big problem. Now, if they are responsible and we can show it, that's different. That's a whole different story. Art of Granite. Get your countertops before the holiday. That's probably almost impossible. I don't know. 1 to 4 weeks. Probably not. But Art of Granite is the place to go for cabinets and countertops. Here's how they operate. It's very simple. You know what a pain in the ass it is to call places and you can't get even a ballpark figure? Well, Mitch Floria at Art of Granite will give you a price that is pretty darn close, within a few dollars. That's right. If you give him measurements and a picture of your kitchen, call him, 303-386-5919. I'll give you it again, don't worry. If you give him a call and tell him what you have, he'll give you a price. And that price, Mark did it, was within $100 or so when you go there and pick the stuff, as long as you're consistent. And you have a small markup on the cabinets. He never charges above wholesale on the counter material. He only charges for fabrication and installation. It all takes 1 to 4 weeks from the initial call. And here's the deal. Whatever he does in the kitchen, he'll do in the bathroom free. He tears out and hauls away everything free. You don't do better than artofgranite.net along the Front Range and mountain communities 7 days a week. 303-386-5919. 303-386-5919.
Hey, didn't you guys call me on this, Carlos?
Is this woman trying to get B&M to do what? Pay for the differential?
Well, yes. Ultimately.
That was a good summary. But where did you leave it? I mean, did we not have...
I said I didn't think B&M had anything to do with this, but we would... how did she fucking talk me into calling B&M? I don't remember.
I called B&M.
But why did she talk us into it? Because I was done with her. Well, she called back.
Well, that was the biggest thing, is that we thought we'd give B&M the chance to say it so they wouldn't get bad mouthed. You know.
But I was the same way. I'm thinking there's nothing on their invoice that they did that would have screwed up the transfer.
By the labor here and the parts that they charge, it's on the driver's side of the vehicle. There's actually a support that goes into the transaxle side of the differential, not the differential in the rear. You take out the 5 bolts, pull that out, punch the seal out, punch another one back in, reseal it, you're done. You've got a power takeoff unit or a transfer case. It goes on that passenger side. It goes out not only to the right side wheel, but then it has a drive shaft that goes all the way up to the rear of the car. And there's no lubrication in between. So if that rear differential went out, I'm sorry, it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, there's no connection.
That would be like me fixing your refrigerator and then you blaming me rather than you. So.
Right. What's the matter? Right. What's the matter with it?
I'm just trying to get that wiring up. It's just not.
Daphne!
Want to do the 1, 2, 3?
We got you.
Do the 1, 2, 3. 1,
2, 3.
Do the 1, 2, 3. A, B, C.
I don't know why it would have changed.
That dude shooting that clay that's pretty cool.
That's some excellent freaking shooting, man.
What's that?
When the shit hits the fan, I want that guy on my back.
Yeah, that's hard.
I think we got her. I think we got her good. How's that?
Oh, she said you are funny.
Daphne says you hold your phone hostage, Mark.
We hired her. You know, I thought, and I'm not kidding, I thought, damn it, what is it called? Who does she do fundraising for? I always call it Dare with Care. I thought honest to God, for 2 years since I've known Daphne, I thought it was called that. What is it actually called? Do you know?
Huh?
What is it actually called?
Dare with care.
Dare with care. I like dare with care better. Like, oh, I dare you to care. Dare with care. In fact, I'm grabbing that domain right now, and I'm going heads up on those. I'm going to do more donations than they ever heard of.
Dare with care?
Dare with care.
What does that mean, though? It doesn't even mean it.
I dare you to care. Dare with care.
I don't want the domain.
Dare with care. We're going to do a 503C. We're going to go directly up against There with Care, and that's going to be it. It's going to be a done deal.
Bear the Care Bear. Clint had a good time.
God, he's so funny.
Did he impart any more knowledge?
He is the funniest son of a bitch.
How can he not?
I love it.
I used to work in a steakhouse.
I used to own one.
God, Frank was killing me though with his Seinfeld knowledge was absurd. Yeah. He might be the only person I know that might be able to beat me. You can't beat me. You're not even close.
Yeah, come on.
Tom, the only thing he knew was the vacuum. That was like his go-to move. It was a good one.
And Frank knew it.
What do I know, Mark?
He knew it right there.
Mark, what?
Your Seinfeld trivia, the vacuum.
That's not the only one I know.
Well, my point was, Frank, when I asked him,
oh no, he knew it right away? Yeah. Because that was an obscure one.
There was, oh my God, I was throwing obscurities.
Is he really good?
He's better than anybody but me.
He really watched that show. Well, you're not that good.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't beat anybody. He's not. We played at my house. I have the game.
Is there a game?
Yeah, it's like Trivial Pursuit.
So
what is it called?
Seinfeld.
Come on.
The game.
Honest to God. That is so cool.
And I won.
He did win, but it was by the. I really won the first time, and then you won.
Whoa! We had a deal. The first one would never be discussed again. The ultimate winner and king of Seinfeld trivia was the winner of the second game, and we all agreed.
Wow. Spirited day here today.
We start talking Seinfeld trivia.
Okay, what was Elaine's catchphrase that she loved? Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. I'm here to help you solve problems, answer questions, and take complaints. Joe Lazzara. I hope you never have to call him. He is a criminal defense attorney, and I'm serious. We have a criminal defense attorney on a referral list. We have more than one, but Joe Lazzara, he unfortunately stays busy with DUIs. He never encourages drinking and driving. He doesn't have to. People are stupid. But there are people who honestly just make mistakes. They just don't know. They try to calculate. Okay, we're last night at a holiday party, right? I'm watching people around the table drink some wine. How would they know they had one or two extra? It's not, you don't have to be a fall-down drunk to get popped. And first of all, you shouldn't drink and drive. You should have a designated driver. Or use public transportation or Uber or Lyft. Here's the deal. If you're in trouble, even if you think you're completely innocent or completely guilty, it doesn't matter. Call Joe Lazzara. He can help you get through the system with minimal impact. He can even get you help if you need it. 303-429-6200. 303-429-6200. That's 429-6200. Just remember, Joe Lazzara on my referral list, referrallist.com. Okay. So here's the story, basically. Do we have the guy on from New Mexico? I don't know why New Mexico made... Give this to Jeff. Did you give it to Jeff? Does he have a copy? Okay, Jeff Vick, Kimmer Transmission. Basically, the guy in New Mexico... Okay, let me just back up. She has a car that she had transmission work done at B&M for $250. She drives to New Mexico, and the transmission gives out. It was replaced under warranty by LKQ. They put in a new transmission, but she also needed